Welcome back to Site B/Site B-iosyn. We got inclement weather coming in, and it looks like we got a duel breaking out here. Fighting for dominance. I love the sudden change in the weather. Hold on, let's I wanna see the fight. Why did that click off? I swear, sometimes the game is a little weird. Time of day midday. Still looks like it's pretty dark. So maybe the storm overrules the time of day? Now it's brighter, and then you see it shift back to dark. We're gonna do some Dutch angles. Very dramatic. We're dramatic Dutch angles. Yes. Okay. That's funny to me. That'll be the thumbnail. Who's gonna win? Trike kicked the Sinoceratops' ass. Alright. So now the territory should have shifted. Yeah, so the Sinoceratops territory that overlapped has been removed. But the Trike's territory doesn't change. So the Trike doesn't automatically take the territory. It just removes around a bubble of territory where they were fighting, which is weird. It doesn't take care of this overlap over here. Yeah, I don't know. Very strange. What do we got going on? Disease on you because you're stupid. Understandable. Carry on. I can't understand how heavy snow is. My dude, I'm from fucking Wisconsin. That's about as close to Canada as you get in the US. I understand how heavy snow can get. I also had jobs in the past where I worked outside and had to move snow a lot. So, go fuck yourself. More compies? Let's get these guys out in the middle of a storm. I haven't been to Canada, but I've been about as close as you can get. North Dakota, Montana, the upper panhandle of Michigan or whatever. So, like, it's all the same. Oh, they're missing sand. That's why these ones are pissed. Partially, probably. Yeah, they haven't found their water yet, and they're missing sand. Hey, Ghost Bravo, how's it going? Let's just slap in... We can just kind of sprinkle sand wherever. And just be like, hey, look, it's slightly sandy. We can also toss some around the water a little bit. Just a little, a nice scenic beach in the hills of the Dolomite Mountains in Italy or whatever. Sure. Then if they go left or they go right, they'll get some sand there. There's still 0%. None of this worked because there's too many trees. How about some down here? You can eat at this nice sandy patch in the middle of the woods. Perfect. It's everything you ever wanted, compies. Have fun. The last update was the Cretaceous Predator pack, which I don't have anything from. That was a few months ago at this point. A month? 2 months, probably closer than one. Honestly, the passage of time is a mystery to me, so I don't actually know how long ago it was. Yeah, well, I said it on the video too, Cryo, so, what's the problem? We could both say something. Yeah, a month and a half, so closer to 2 than 1, probably. Okay, what else is damaged? Obviously this. Oh, it's still probably just repairing. Yeah. Okay, do we have anything else ready to go here? Oh my god, Cryo, if you're gonna pick nits like that, I'm gonna just ban you. If you round up, it's 2 months. Chill the fuck out. We have no idea when the next DLC is. We can estimate, we can guess, but nobody fucking knows. The last time we got stuff for the Lagoon was like Archelon and Dunkleestes back in a Lagoon little mini pack. That was what? DLC before last? That was like 5-6 months ago. Something like that. Do Apatos here. Well, Cryo's just there with the dates ready to go. Yeah, and fossils aren't actually in yet, so let's wait on the fossils. And any moment now. 20 power in reserve there on the Hydro. Fossils. What, Frontier doesn't care anymore? Hard to say. I think they do care, because the game makes them money. The bigger question is, how many resources do they have left / feel like devoting to the game? They're working on new titles, and their last game they put out tanked, so they're in a little bit of a pickle. The game is also at the point where it's likely to be, scaled back a bit. Since we didn't get a content DLC in December, I think we're done with like full content DLCs and it's just small DLCs from here out, which is immensely disappointing. But kind of understandable. Let's do this. No, let's wait for the cheaper research person to come back, actually. We'll go do an expedition. I mean, we'll probably eventually get a JWE3, but I doubt it's being actively worked on right now. We could do this. I don't think I want to send the welfare person out because we just set up eggs. We might have to put a pin in Anki then, because I don't think we can... Yeah, we can't really do any of that. 12 on Dread. Unless we put a point into... Or a few points into you. You have 2. Was that 10 on Anki or 11 on Anki here? 10. Let's put a point in. So we can keep digging. Okay. I thought we're just waiting on Apatos. And a long expedition. And yeah, that's about it. Alright. Humble, long-lived. Alright, sure. Give me him. And in this slot, we can do another set of Triceratops. And they can maybe continue pointlessly fighting the Sinoceratopses. Which looks like it's probably going to kind of be a whole thing, huh? I wonder, should I... No, I think we'll leave the med team where it is. Not going to send it out preemptively. Alright, we got some more Triceratopses. We got a social, we got a humble, but they're not one and the same, so... That's a bit weak, haha, just like those 2 Triceratops. You can hatch those. The Apatos are being delivered. We'll have to check them in a second. You go on break. And let's see then. Expedition is still 2 minutes out. Why don't we maybe think about carnivore research? So this is like a gateway to everything else, right? Yeah, these are all gated behind this. Let's just do this. I'm not even going to look further. We'll just click the go button. And then we could do... Yeah, we're going to do power upgrades. So let's do that now that we have cheaper research person on hand. We'll just commit 13 points to that 9-point research. Yeah, these Apatos just slot right into the park. We don't even have to do anything new. Research looks to be complete. Let's just chuck these guys straight out the door. Another batch of 5. What lag? Huh? I mean, there's a bit of... Oh, you're probably a few minutes behind. It might have been I mean, the trees always do make it lag a little bit. That's just the rendering of the game. It's unoptimized. I assume that's what you were referring to. I thought you were referring to the trikes releasing, and I was very confused for a moment. So, let's see. These guys are all the way over here doing dumb shit. Cohab issue. Yeah, so that duel between the Triceratops and the Sinoceratops had no outcome. The Sinoceratops territory temporarily disappeared and then just reformed itself. What a dumb mechanic. It just doesn't function. It should be relatively simple. The game should simply have the AI say, "Oh, my territory is gone because I lost the fight. We need to move away. Let's pick a random direction and random walk in the other direction and look for a new territory." If it just did that, if it just had that simple little if-then condition in the code for the AI for the dinosaurs, it would change this so much for how a Site B style park plays out. Instead, these two are just going to sit here on top of each other and fight forever. Like, this isn't even a good territory for the... Well, I guess that's the argument, right? This is a good territory for the Sinoceratops, and nowhere else really is. And the Triceratopses are kind of just sitting on it. Thing is, I know it's not going to work the way it should. I just know it. Because it's this game. I wonder... Can we figure out which one lost the fight? It could be this one, 2-1. This one's lost a fight. I mean, they've all like lost fights, mostly to each other. Yeah, I don't know. You're this close to greatness, and you just can't make the final push. Why don't we do this? Let's put in a little waterway over here by this outpost. We're going to delete a bunch of trees. We're going to put a ring of Triceratops food around it, i.e. fiber. That way, if they ever do lose a fight and get kicked out, maybe, just maybe, they'll find their way down here and hang out separate from the Sinoceratops. What I would like to see is I would like to see that territory situation resolve itself using existing game mechanics, and I'm very confident it's never going to work. So we'll see what this group of trikes does. I did put in fiber, but it's like scattered throughout here. We could try... Well, they're actually close to having enough fiber. We could try and like bait them like this way, but it's not really going to do anything. They're just going to pick a random fucking direction because they don't actually try and have a good territory, and they don't actually try and maintain a good territory, despite what the patch notes might lead you to believe for this game. It's just not a thing that actually happens. Our fossils did come back. Yeah, there's like very little realism in the dinosaur behaviors, and it's very disappointing. And they oversold the territory mechanics on release, and they consistently oversell the territory mechanics in the patch notes. And it's just disappointing. Because all the groundwork is there. Literally, it should be as trivial as putting in like 4 lines of fucking code in the AI. I don't know how the AI for this game is written, but I know a little bit of programming. I've made mods for the game. You should be able, if you're the person who wrote the AI, to just pull it open and add those little lines, right? They have a random walk routine on the dinosaurs because they use it when they first start forming a territory. Just add that condition onto the back of a fight being lost over a territory. Like, it should be easy. Let's see. Let's keep working on Anki here. So you can do that alone. We have, yeah, enough here to process. So let's do that on you. Then we can do some sort of research. We started on doing more carnivores. Giga, we should have a Giga because it's fucking B-iosyn Valley. So we'll definitely want to do that. I'm just looking at other stuff. We could do Morose. Actually, will the Morose and the copies just murder each other? That'll be kind of funny. Also, Morose being a dinosaur that just habitually starves to death. Should be really funny in this park, too. Troceraptor, not actually a B-iosyn dinosaur, right? So that's not going in. Let's do Morose. Because that's something we can actually release right now. And if we do Giga, then I'd have to commit to releasing the large carnivore, and I don't quite want to do that yet. I think for large carnivores, what I want to do, I want to get an automated hatchery alongside our main hatchery, and we'll probably need to expand the visitor area out, probably cut it down this way, and then put in a new hatchery on this side. Something like that. So I'm going to try and get like the rest of the herbivores out before we introduce any other big carnivores, really. This contract here, really good. This was genetically modified dinosaurs contract. I forget exactly what it's called when you select it. Worth over $1 million plus the 240 bonus. Simply hatch 5 compies. That's really good. We usually don't take that contract. We might want to think about that more. Of course, we can't do it currently because I have a big research task, right? But when it's done, you know, then we'll make a bunch of money. All right, first wave of galleys appears to be dying off. We have a lacerated Sinoceratops that needs to be treated in medical. And we should probably get these copies out ASAP to make sure we get the bonus on that contract. Now, I noticed that you want a break. Well, I got bad news. You can't go on break. Get stuffed. Give me that dinosaur. All these ceratopsians over here are pissed. I don't care. Deal with it, guys. Let's get this transferred but not treated. That way we can hatch the compies. The compies are quick. This should be fine. Who's dying where? You're dying because you have pneumonia. I could just let you die because you wandered away from your herd, but I guess we'll try and treat you. And you're dying because of that laceration. And I've gone ahead and delivered you to a medical facility that's unstaffed, and that might be a problem. Oh well. Maybe they'll die. You guys haven't found water. But you're getting there. I saw one of you run off to the water. You'll figure it out. I trust you. Is my trust misplaced? It seems like my trust might be misplaced. We got a lot of little things going on right now. Okay, another carcass. Get rid of it. What else? Is that another carcass? Holy galleys, chill out. Okay. Fossils are... No, we have not enough batch. Not enough to process in a batch. Okay. Get those copies. Skittish. Skip the skittish. Hatch you. Delivery complete. Yeah, we need a map DLC. A map DLC would be great. I don't understand why they never ported the maps from the first game into this one. You would think it'd be as easy as just copy and paste, but maybe the maps are formatted differently. That's probably the only explanation, because why else would they not have just included them, right? The map formatting probably changed. Let's see then. So we have logistics available. We have technically four medical right now. I don't remember if this was a 4. Oh, crap. No, it's a 6. 1 minute. Okay, storm rolling in as well. Fantastic. Okay. We can do the Giga. It's only 100k. We don't even need cheaper research for this. Sure. Do that. We have all the guest comfort we need. We have the only attractions we need. Is there any point in doing large substation? Yeah, because if we ever need more large power, which we probably will need one more power thing before we're done, we'll need large substations. So let's just do that now while the storm happens. Very early, but it's fine. Wait, you're dying too. Okay, hold on. Pause. Medical team, get in there. Maybe keep him from dying. There's no good reason for that. Cures over time, cures over time. Theoretically, cures over time. That's the runner. He's never found his people. Oh my god, these ceratopsians are... What are you doing over there, guy? They're going everywhere. Okay, well, the ceratopsian herd is completely boned. It's nonsense. Do the compies... No, they don't give a shit. They like everything. Okay, so the compies and the oviraptors don't conflict. I guess all the scavengers might not conflict. They might fight each other, but that doesn't mean they conflict with each other, right? So... Are these fresh carcasses? Oh, you died. Died in a fight. Alright. That's... Oh, is that the one I was going to heal? I think that was the one that was already damaged. Maybe. That's you still. Okay. Things that are broken. Fix them. You don't need to be fixed. You need to be fixed. Go. We've got a lot of damage. This is a bad storm. Where's the other damage? Am I blind? Oh, they're way over here. Yeah, we didn't pan over far enough. Okay, fine. Grab that one. Okay, copies, yes. Go. Still have time on that bonus. That's actually a pretty generous timer. Surprisingly so. Get the shelters open. Okay. Yeah, you need treatment. You might be dying, but hopefully not. Fuck, just do it. And fossils. So, one Anki. Compies like everything. So there's another Anki dig site. Which was, yes, this big expensive one.
Now, I've been monitoring your progress, and I like what I see. That last objective was a challenge, but you handled it with authority.
Okay, so... Oh, that's behind there. Do we need that branch? So that's Pyro... Oh, yeah, Pyroraptor. We definitely need Pyroraptor. So, yeah, do that. Okay. But then, yeah, we're just trying to deal with all the damage. Medical team, we'll just head out here and treat this. I mean, theoretically, eventually, they might head back into a reasonable direction. Maybe. Where's the other one that's damaged? It's got to be one of the sick ones, right? Well, no, the sick one should show up on treatment. It's got to be... I guess it's still you. Yeah, okay. You still count. 47% HP. Okay. I mean, the Trikes have just chosen to murder all the Sinoceratopses, I guess. That's a bit obnoxious that they won't fucking leave. I mean, the problem will eventually resolve itself at the rate it's going. Do the Sinoceratopses have a social? Yeah, you're lonely. I mean, this one's actually fucked off, but I think this one fucked off before. So I think this is a coincidence. It's just the ones that stayed behind all died. We could try and give them a new spot. Like, if the Trikes are going to stay over here... Wait, do they eat the same food type? Oh, they fucking do. Okay. Well, we can put out a new batch down here and see if that works. But then I guess we got this whole wave of Nasutos here now that are just kind of sitting in the middle like a bunch of dummies. We can try and get them some food. Just filter a bit in there between the two herds. I guess we could try some bullshit here with Sinoceratops at this lake and Triceratops at this lake and see what happens. See if they cross over. Yeah, I mean, the dodo is definitely something that should come back because it's a creature that we as a species were responsible for the destruction of. We almost have an obligation, in a sense, to bring it back. Okay, are you done? Yeah, treatment successful. Let's put you down by this lake. We'll put you down on the far side, maybe give you a chance that way. Your one remaining herd mate's over there anyway. The welfare person is super pissed. Go on break. And then if I have enough crew left, maybe we want to rebuild the damaged Sinoceratops herd. That's not a huge investment, but let's do cheaper research here and then send them out on a vacation. All right, maybe that'll finish up Anki for us. 87 and 12, the elusive 1% remaining. Of course. Of course you would do this to me. Just go do it as fast as you two can. You go on break. That leaves us with just genetics. Probably no point in processing those fossils because there's one more small Anki fossil to bring in and nothing else is coming with us. Maybe we do more research. That's a 12. That's a 12. That's a little rich for my blood. T-Rex there on that path, so I guess we'll go do that. And then you're coming in to what remains of your herd. He's coming back from medical treatment and he's finding his all his friends are dead. Poor guy. It's like we got an infected wound somewhere. Also E. coli. That must have been the feeder I cleaned at one point. So let's do a couple of these real quick, I guess. Infected wound and E. coli on cheaper with you. Save 30,000, but we'd do them both simultaneously that way. And there's the fossils, which I might have blocked us from running by sending everybody. Nope, we still got stuff. Yes. Oh, you're already back. The amount of time it took for me to do that, you already came back. Sure. All right. So, Anki's done. Why don't we do Morose, I think. Which is just the one dig site, right? Looks like it. Yeah, let's get some Morose in. That way I can sit and bitch and whine about how they keep starving to death, because that's the entire channel. This is almost working. Like, we're almost good. Actually, oh yeah, Paras sort of found each other. So this one, I think, came from up here. This is the one that's been separated for the longest time. So it got chased this way because we had to treat it because I had pneumonia. So it panicked over here, then went to the lake, and this one must have peeled off from down here to go to this lake for some stupid reason. So maybe they'll both find their way back over here and be properly reunited. The runner, of course, still living by himself with like terminal bracken poisoning. No idea where his friends went. Just completely lost. Fossils done in 10 seconds. I guess we'll just wait. Ta-da. Ankies. Oh yeah, I forgot we had Sinoceratops eggs. I completely forgot. Needy, social needy. Okay, well, whatever. Fine, I don't care. Take the needy bastards. That's fine. Do that. For the Ankies, these are these a clutch of one? No, they're 3. I forgot they're 3. Probably not going to hatch too many of these guys. We can leave the antisocial and clear the needy. Even turn that into a humble pip if we want. Let's clear that and then do... I think we'll just do that. 75 lifespan, 1 little chance at humble. And then yes, for the skins, what I've done, basically the shitty brown color that the Anki has in the Jurassic World trilogy, plus the awesome 2001 Anki, which is not green. I don't know why the color palette shows like that. And then for patterns, again, just little darker embellishments for the brown, because the Anki kind of sucks. Except for Jurassic Park 3, where it's awesome. Probably my... It might be my least favorite... No, the Trike is... No, the Stego's worse. I was going to say my least favorite franchise design. No. The Triceratops and Stegosaurus from Jurassic World are both worse than the Anki.
Fights among the animals are bound to happen.
I'm sure that's what the tier list says.
Evolution is about conflict.
Why are
It is
you
part
guys...
of what we must accept if we are ever to truly
unhappy?
understand
You're
the
lonely.
dinosaurs.
You're just... All the other copies went over here? Where are all the copies? How many of you? There should be like 24 of you. Yeah, this herd over here is the main one. This one is just too small. We could try and sneak out more, which is probably not a bad idea. There should be 1 billion copies. Skittish, antisocial, humble. We'll hatch the skittish one here. That's fine when we can. So anything else we can do while we wait? Oh yeah, fossils, of course. Ooh, platinum. Gotta love platinum. Platinum always good. Clear out that dino amber. Dino is in Deinonychus, not as in dinosaur. Break. Vacation. And back to the field to continue with Morose. And then our remaining geneticist person can probably just chill. We could look into Pachycephalosaurus. Sure. Nice quick research, and then you go on break and we get you refreshed for when we're ready to hatch something. Excuse me. Oh, you're still the infected wound one. Yeah, probably should take care of that, huh? Morose. Moros, if you prefer. Is in more os. that was the pun. Yeah, I might as well finish it. Deinonychus actually looks like it won't be completed. Oh, Deinonychus is 2 dig sites, isn't it? I think so. We never use Deinonychus. We should do like a park of dinosaurs that I never use, which is going to be the handful that I really hate, and then everything that's expensive, and it's not going to work. It's not a viable park. Is there a second Deinonychus dig site? There's got to be. Oh, it's up here. Yeah, there it is. Cloverleaf, right. Yeah. Rest. Leaves us with you. Keep the welfare for hatching. Cheaper research person can do nothing, ultimately. Let's end for today then on an expedition. Oh, I think I need to click go on the eggs, right? Yes. Yeah. Almost forgot the Anki eggs. There we go. That's taken care of. And then, yeah, an expedition of some description. Carnotaurus. Could do Carno. We need to get that Dreadnoughtus going. That's the big thing for next time. Morose is done. There's like... What other herbivores have we queued up? Oh, Iguanodon. No, yeah, get Iguanodon. We'll do Iguanodon and Dreadnoughtus next, so... We'll start Iguanodon because it's available. Alright, perfect.